Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all feeling amazing. This morning I am sitting at my desk. I cleaned it just for you. Not really, it's always clean. Good morning, amazing people. Thank you for joining me this morning or nighttime or whatever it is where you're watching this. I'm keeping it a little bit quiet today because my son is asleep and I really don't want to wake him up because he's in a cranky mood if he doesn't get enough sleep. And it's hot today, hot day. Ugh, not good. If you are new here, I would love it if you could subscribe. That would help me out a lot. So yeah, subscribe, share, connect in the comments below. That would be amazing. I want to hear about you guys. Talk to me. Let's do this. Let's chat. It's all good. What am I doing? 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 So God has taken me on a huge journey this year. I had the idea of the YouTube platform planted, and of course I rejected that at first. I completely rejected it and said, nah, no way, too hard, not gonna happen. Then I toyed with the idea as God sort of pressed me with it. Then I looked into it and realized I had a lot of learning to do. So I did that. I immersed myself completely in the world of YouTube. I immersed myself completely in the world of cameras and microphones and lighting and sound and gear and and computers and editing. Like, it's huge. And I've gone from novice to la la. So I'm doing really well and I'm very proud of myself, if I don't say so myself. But then I got set up and I started getting some gear and I really got some momentum, and I know that the grace of God was flowing on it because, to be honest, before I didn't care. I didn't care about social media other than just like, you know, I didn't care about photography. It wasn't something that I've always been passionate about. I've never picked up a camera. I bought my husband a DSLR like, maybe 5-6 years ago. And both of us were like, meh, too hard. Let's just stick to our point and shoot phones. So it has been a huge learning curve, which has been awesome because we should always be growing, right? If we're not growing, we're not growing, but we should be growing. It's good for us. It's good for our souls. So anyway, and then I sat down and I was like, right, I'm ready. I understand B-roll and A-roll, and I'm feeling kind of semi-prepped in that part. But I then was like, but what am I doing? What am I going to talk about? Who's going to want to listen to that? Do I even have something worth talking about? How am I going to give value to people? Because your time is valuable, and I want to be able to give value for taking the time to watch, and the enemy just went to town. He had a field day with me, and of course, you know, all of it. We all do it. The self-bashing, the self-doubting, all of it. I'm doing a course on self-discovery and kingdom stuff, and it's amazing. So I'm learning this stuff, and I'm learning camera stuff, and the family thing, the mom thing, and being a wife, and, you know, regular life, church. And I just kind of got lost in it all and thought, I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. And so I kind of had a flip out. And then my husband, my beautiful husband, was like, come on, you're ready, you've got this. There's confirmation coming from left, right, and center. Because you know how you do it. You're like, okay, God, just confirm it. And then you get it. And then you ask for another one. And I just stripped everything back. And I went to my Bible plans on my phone, because I find I get the most out of when I've got a plan and when I can, you know, it's ordered. It's order. I like order. So I brought the question to God and I said, what do you want to do in me and through me? What is it? because I don't want to sit in front of a camera and learn all this stuff if you're not in it. If you're not in it, then I don't want to do it because it's pointless. If we do things in our own efforts, yeah, it could be fun for a little while and we could push it and push it and push it. But if it's not your passion, if it's not your calling, if it doesn't have the grace of God on it, it's going to get hard, it's going to get stressful. And if you're anything like me, you'll just procrastinate and you'll just never sort of do it. Just push it to the side. So that was my question. What do you want to do in and through me? And I prayed and I was like, come on, God, please just talk to me. I'm ready. I'm ready for you, for the download. I'm ready. And I got the word encourage / encouragement, but I'm pretty sure it was encourage. And then you doubt the word and you're like, is that from God? Is that real? Am I just talking to myself? I go to Sydney on a Monday nights with my friend, my beautiful friend. I love her. She is a wealth of knowledge. Oh, it's so good when you just get with a friend and you flesh something out and you're like, yes, they just bring fresh eyes to the situation. Amazing. So she said, okay, you've got this word encourage, so dig into it. Find the Hebrew word, find some quotes, find the Greek word, find the meaning of it in English. Just do some digging and as you do it, God will reveal. And I think that's what my problem was. I was like, okay, encourage, just waiting for my next, for God to do the next thing. But no, we've got to co-labor with him. We've got to work as much as he's going to work. And we have to take, and that's faith. We're taking these steps. And as we take the steps, he then reveals things to us. As frustrating as that is, because if you're anything like me, I want to know, and then, okay, yep, sweet, I know all that, I'll do it. But no, we have to take the steps and then it'll get revealed to us as we go. So I did some digging. And as I was digging, I was like, wow, this is it. This totally goes with my being the bridge. This totally goes with what I want to create with this YouTube channel, a community. So let me read you a quote. So this quote is from Brenny. I'm not sure how you say her name. I'm so sorry. I'll just say Breanne Brown. So this is her quote. Courage is a hard word. The root of the word courage is cor, the Latin word for heart. In one of its earliest forms, the word courage meant to speak one's mind by telling all one's heart. Over time, this definition has changed, and today we typically associate courage with heroic and brave deeds. But in my opinion, this fails to recognize the inner strength and level of commitment required for us to actually speak honestly and openly about who we are and about our experiences, good and bad. Speaking from our hearts is what I think of as ordinary courage. And I was like, hello, this is it. Courage. I want to encourage people. I want to encourage you. Bring courage, good and bad. We've got to be vulnerable with each other. People relate to vulnerability. People relate and it lets other people bring their guard down. I've found that so much. So then I went to the beautiful Bible and found some scriptures that just really spoke to me. The first is 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Thessalonians, that's a bit hard to say. So encourage each other and build each other up, just as you are already doing. And isn't that a beautiful description? Like, we are so designed to do life together. We are so designed to encourage each other. And I think when we think of encourage, we think, give a compliment or say something nice. But I think it's deeper than that. I think there's more. When we encourage, we come alongside people and we do life with them and we lift them up when they're down. We help carry their burdens. Like I did with my friend, we flesh out things that we're struggling with and it just brings fresh perspective, fresh revelation, fresh eyes on a situation that, maybe we just couldn't see it. And then we get these aha moments when we talk about these things. It's amazing. So then, of course, we go to Proverbs. I love the book of Proverbs. Far out. If that is just a wealth of gold nuggets. And if you have never read the book of Proverbs, and you don't even have to read the whole thing, it's like crazy good one-liner snippets. Oh my gosh, it is so good. So good. Okay, so this is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. So I know that this is a token, one of the common Bible verses. But to me, this encourages me so much, because it says we're not to lean on our own understanding. And we just try and do that all the time, don't we? We just try and figure things out. It's our human nature. We try and figure it out. We want to know the answers. We want to know the why, how, all these things. And that's okay. It's okay to want to know and to do this. But sometimes in some situations, in tough situations, we've just got to trust. We've just got to trust God and say, you know what? I don't know what's going on right now. I have no idea. But I know that I'm trusting you with my life. I'm trusting you with this situation, this person, anything. And seek his will in all you do, and he will show you the ways of your path. And I guess this speaks to me so much right now, because this is, before this YouTube thing, this is what I got stuck on. I was like waiting for him to reveal to me, which he did. He gave me the word encourage, but then it was my job to flesh that out. It was my job to look into that and dive into that. And, you know, we got to do some work too. So I guess this is why this is speaking so loudly to me. So this is encouraging to me. It's encouraging to me. So I've said all that to say this, that I encourage you to be encouraged by reading the word. Find those scriptures that are going to speak to you. Talk to a good close friend, to a safe person. And you know, if there's times in life when I haven't had a good safe person to talk to, and I was alone. That's okay. And you know what? That sucks. It does suck. But it's just a season, and you just keep praying that person, that God will provide you that person, and he so will. He does. He is so good and so faithful. He will. So maybe you're in a position like me, and you're just at a crossroad, or you're feeling a little lost, or you know, you're just feeling a little flat. Take the question to God. What do you want to do in me and through me? And each day is a new day. And talk about the things that are on your heart. How can you encourage others in your world? Or how can you get encouragement? Number one, the word. The word is full of encouragement, full of amazing scriptures. And they just speak to you right to your heart. And sometimes that's all we need. And then take it a step further and talk to your friend, your husband, your wife, your pastor, anyone, someone that is close to you and that you can share your heart with and be vulnerable with. Being vulnerable is courage. That is courageous. And if you don't have someone at the moment in your world to talk with and flesh these things out, pray that person in. Pray that person into your life. Be bold. Be bold before God and say, God, I'm lonely. I need someone. He will bring them. He will bring them. I promise you. Just speak to him. Speak to him like a mate. He just wants to be with you, and he wants to encourage you. And we want to encourage each other. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. You know, and I don't want to take that lightly, because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard to, if you're going through some heavy stuff, and encouragement just seems so like a bad taste in your mouth. It's okay. It's okay. And that's a season, and God's walking through that season with you as well. But it is so important to open up and be vulnerable and to talk. We're not meant to do life alone. To create community and to be involved with each other's lives and to carry each other through, celebrate each other, cry with each other. This is encouragement. This is connection and encouragement. So with that, I will leave all that with you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. That helps me a lot. Comment in the section below. All my social media links are also listed below if you would like to connect on those platforms. Day, an amazing night, an amazing week. Be blessed, be bold, be beautiful, be you. Mwah.